Hello and welcome back to our Jewel Diaries. I'm your host Reena and I'm thrilled to have you here today. So today let's step into a world that excites almost all of us, that is shopping. Think about it. We all go shopping, whether it's for daily groceries, clothes for a festival or just wandering around the mall. And since shopping is such a common part of life, it's also the perfect opportunity to practice English in real situations. Now imagine this with me. It's Saturday morning and you decide to head out for some shopping. The first thing you do when you enter the supermarket is grab a shopping cart or maybe just a basket if you only need a few items. As you push your cart forward, you walk down the aisles, those long passages with shelves full of products. And here comes your first set of words: aisles, basket, and shopping cart. Simple, right? But very useful. As you move along, you notice different sections of the store. The produce section is filled with fresh fruit and vegetables. The dairy section has milk, butter, and cheese. And of course, the bakery smells like heaven with bread and cakes. Each section teaches us a new word, and soon you realize you can actually describe your shopping journey in English step by step. But shopping isn't just about naming items, it's also about communication. Imagine you can't find apples. You stop a shop assistant and say, "Excuse me, could you tell me where the apples are?" That one polite sentence can make you feel so much more confident. And when you finally pick up the apples, you glance at the price tag. Maybe it says 100 rupees per kilogram. That's another real life word you can add to your list. Now let's shift the scene. You are not in a supermarket anymore. You are in a clothing store. The assistant smiles and greets you. "Good afternoon. How can I help you?" And here is your chance to shine. You could say, "I'm looking for a formal shirt. Do you have it in medium size?" Or, "It doesn't fit. Do you have this in larger size?" And when you try it on in the fitting room and it looks perfect, you can say, "This fits me well, I'll take it." And who doesn't get excited when see a bright red sign that says sale? Words like sale, discount, and bargain are everywhere. For example, if something is very cheap, you can say it's a steal. That means it's such a good deal, you can't miss it. On the other hand, if something is way too expensive, you could say that cost an arm and leg. See how idioms make you shopping talk sound more natural and fun. Alright, let's move to the final stage, checkout. You place your items on the counter and the cashier scans them one by one. Then comes the big question: will you be paying by cash or card? You can reply, "I'll pay by card." If it's online shopping, the words change a little. You might say add to cart, place an order, request a refund, or track delivery. These are modern shopping words we use almost every week. And here is something interesting. Shopping vocabulary can even reflect culture. In India, we often say market for a cluster of shops, but in English, you might hear store, boutique, or mall. A boutique is usually a small stylish clothing shop. A mall is giant building with dozens of stores, and store is just general word for any shop. Knowing these words help you explain your shopping experience more clearly. So let me tie this all together with a little mini scene. Imagine yourself in a mall. You start by window shopping, looking at items without buying. Then you see a jacket and think, "Wow, that's a bargain." You ask the assistant, "Excuse me, is this on sale?" She replies, "Yes, it's half off today." You try it on in the fitting room. It fits perfectly. At checkout, you say, "I'll pay by card." Finally, you leave with your receipt in hand and a big smile on your face. Doesn't that sound like a complete English shopping story? And that's the beauty of learning vocabulary through real life situations. Shopping is something you already do, so why not use it as a chance to practice English? The next time you step into a store, Notice the signs, listen to how the cashier greets you, and try to respond in English, even if it's just small phrase like I'm just browsing or how much is this? Step by step, you will see how your confidence grows. So, my friends, that's all for today's episode. I hope this little shopping journey not only gave you new vocabulary but also inspired you to try it out in the next shopping trip. Remember, fluency is built in daily life, in ordinary places like supermarkets, malls, and even online stores. Keep practicing, keep experimenting, and you will soon find that speaking English feels as natural as shopping itself. Until next time, happy learning and, of course, happy shopping.